Ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
Asterisk, The View asterisk is in absolute crisis mode. No exaggeration. Karoline Leavitt, the young, razor-sharp, and unapologetically bold conservative firebrand, just detonated a legal bomb so massive that ABC executives are scrambling like headless chickens. And here's the kicker, she didn't even step foot on the show to do it. After yet another jaw-droppingly tone-deaf tirade from Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin, Leavitt didn't just fire back, she went scorched earth. Now, the backlash is so intense, so career-threatening, that rumors of a full-blown network meltdown are swirling behind the scenes. ABC is reportedly in full-blown panic mode, pleading behind closed doors in a desperate attempt to silence Leavitt before the situation spirals into complete and utter chaos. Executives are freaking out, grasping at straws, and scrambling for damage control as their credibility teeters on the brink of collapse. So what exactly did Leavitt say that has Whoopi on the verge of a breakdown, Joy visibly trembling, and brace yourself, left Sunny Hostin completely speechless for once in her life? Whatever it was, it's far beyond the usual media firestorm. This time, the backlash is so massive, so destructive, that it could change everything for asterisk. The View asterisk ABC is pleading for containment, but let's be honest, this disaster has already gone far beyond the point of fixing.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now,
I'm
as for
sorry,
this
guys.
debate,
We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time. That was so good.
These women are completely out of touch with reality, and you're right, ABC should wait.
Oh, you are asterisk, not asterisk ready for this bombshell. Let's rewind for a second. Asterisk, The View asterisk thought they could launch a full-scale smear campaign against Karoline Leavitt and walk away unscathed. Big mistake. On a recent episode, the panel went completely off the rails, turning their segment into a coordinated hit job against Karoline for one simple reason. She's young, successful, and unapologetically conservative. Leading the charge? None other than Joy Behar, armed with her trademark smugness and condescending smirk, ready to belittle and discredit. But instead of addressing Karoline's political acumen, experience, or achievements, Joy pulled the oldest, most outdated sexist trick in the book. She reduced Karoline's success to her looks. Yep, you heard that right. According to Joy, Karoline wasn't hired for her intelligence, dedication, or qualifications. Nope. In Behar's world, there was only *1 explanation. Karoline is a 10 in Trump's eyes. The audacity is staggering. Instead of debating policy, The View resorted to petty, baseless attacks. But here's the real kicker. This smear attempt just detonated right in their faces, and now the backlash is unlike anything they saw coming.
While we will expose the fake news when they are fake, we will hold them accountable for their lies and smears of President Trump. I can also assure the American people that they are going to be hearing directly from the leader of the free world. And the press likes to hear that too. That's something that has not happened over the past.
That's right. The same Joy Behar who claims to champion women's empowerment reduced another woman's entire career to nothing more than her appearance. But it didn't stop there. Enter Whoopi Goldberg, never one to let logic interfere with a self-righteous tirade. With her usual holier-than-thou tone, Whoopi jumped in, completely distorting reality to fit her narrative. Instead of engaging with Karoline's ideas, she turned the conversation into a woke history lesson no one asked for. Whoopi claimed that Karoline wouldn't even have a job without wokeness. Her exact words, yeah, I would like this young lady. This is her first job. I would like her to do a little homework, because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. She said, there will be no wokeness here. Oh yeah, let me explain something to you, because without that wokeness, you might not have that job. Women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The irony. A wealthy, longtime TV host lecturing a young, self-made conservative woman on opportunity. Instead of debating policy, The View chose condescension. But now the backlash is proving they underestimated Karoline asterisk, big time asterisk.
They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him. They have shamed him. They have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American people.
Excuse me, asterisk what? Asterisk. So let's get this straight. Whoopi Goldberg just told Karoline Leavitt that she asterisk only asterisk has a job because of the same wokeness she opposes. That without progressive activism, she'd be unemployed. Talk about rewriting history. The irony here, Karoline Leavitt is living proof that women don't need to be handed opportunities based on quotas or ideology. She worked her way up, earned her place, and refuses to be boxed into a narrative pushed by media elites. And now, asterisk, The View asterisk is about to learn the hard way that Karoline isn't just going to sit back and take it. Because what happens next? Oh, it's going to leave them absolutely speechless. The hypocrisy was asterisk unreal. Asterisk, the same women who preach empowerment had just trashed Karoline's entire career simply because they didn't like her politics. But Karoline? She wasn't about to let that slide. And Whoopi, of course, wasn't finished. Hands waving, voice rising, she launched into a self-righteous rant about wokeness, claiming it was put in place because black people couldn't get into colleges, because women couldn't get into the schools they wanted. She acted like she was asterisk schooling asterisk Karoline on history. History Karoline already knew. And then came the grand final. Asterisk, this is all women. Black, Asian, all women. Women weren't invited to this party. It was a man's world, and we busted our asses to make sure this was a person's world. Asterisk oh, the irony. Commentators instantly called it out. Whoopi, the queen of condescension, was now asterisk mansplaining asterisk Karoline's own career to her. And of course, she had to bring race into it as if that excused completely dismissing Karoline's achievements. But Karoline? She didn't just ignore the noise. She asterisk shut it down asterisk. This wasn't a clapback. It was an all-out takedown, and her response, absolutely asterisk brutal asterisk.
Well, listen. If you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Voters do not agree with these despicable women on The View. They are wildly out of touch with the vast majority of Americans, and frankly, they should seek immediate.
Trump's opponents are still pushing the same tired rhetoric, the very rhetoric that fueled 2 attempts on his life. The second attempt on President Trump wasn't just some random act of violence. It was the direct result of a dangerous narrative pushed day in and day out that Trump is an existential threat to democracy. And if you're a mentally unstable fanatic, if you're someone who buys into media hysteria, you'll believe that lie. Some will even act on it. We've already seen it. Asterisk twice asterisk Karoline Leavitt's voice was razor sharp, her facts undeniable, and she wasn't pulling any punches. But then she took it even further. Last week, Tim Walz and Kamala Harris said that everyone who showed up to President Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden was asterisk cut to commercial asterisk. The network asterisk yanked asterisk the plug before she could even finish her sentence. They panicked, but it was too late. The damage was already done. An asterisk, The View asterisk. Oh, they had no idea what was about to hit them next. That is despicable, dangerous, divisive rhetoric spewed by the Democrat Party every single day, and I am sick and tired of the media pointing the finger at Donald Trump, claiming asterisk he asterisk is the one dividing this country. He is not. The media is, but she wasn't finished, for pushing hoaxes like the one you all just peddled today. And just like that, she shut them asterisk down asterisk.
And you would think, ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I mean, I gotta ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that.
For twisting narratives, for spreading misinformation to fit their own agenda, for fear-mongering. The media and the Democrat Party are equally guilty, lying about Trump, painting millions of Americans as threats, and fueling dangerous division. But here's the kicker, the part that sent shockwaves through the network. Americans aren't buying it anymore. That's why. Today, President Trump is more popular than he's been since 2016 because people don't trust the media anymore. They see through the lies, the bias, the blatant manipulation, and they're done playing along. The audience sat in stunned silence. The hosts of The View they weren't remotely prepared for this level of direct, unapologetic obliteration. Karoline didn't just push back, she delivered a career-defining takedown. Then came the scorched earth moment that set the internet on fire in a now viral, no-holds-barred video. Karoline ripped the mask off The View and exposed them for exactly what they are. A panel of bitter, out-of-touch elitists who pretend to support women, but only if those women agree with them. And this time, she didn't hold back. Joy Behar is the perfect example of modern feminism, preaching about empowering women while tearing down any woman who doesn't fit their narrative. Disgusting. Then she turned her sights on Whoopi, and what she said next. Oh, it was brutal.
And so I hope that the media will focus on the issues that matter to the American people, the issues that led them to vote in a resounding way for President Trump on November the 5th. That's what President Trump is focused on more so than ever. We have an array of executive action that will be rolled out on day one to change the lives of the American people immediately.
Whoopi Goldberg claims that Karoline Leavitt wouldn't have a job without wokeness. That statement alone is ironic, considering The View's entire panel consists of unqualified DEI hires. But Whoopi wasn't the only one throwing shade. Sunny Hostin also took her turn, making a hypocritical argument about privilege. Karoline, however, was more than ready to respond, and when she did, she dropped a bombshell. The View doesn't want strong women, they want obedient women. I refuse to play their game. Boom. Within minutes, Karoline's video response went mega viral. Social media exploded. #InsultTheView and #Karoline Leavitt destroys The View dominated Twitter, Instagram, and even Facebook. The backlash was relentless, and what happened next turned this into an absolute nightmare for ABC. The network never saw this coming, just saying her damage control efforts aren't working. Meanwhile, the public is watching closely, and it's not just conservative viewers demanding accountability. Even longtime fans of The View are questioning how a show that claims to empower women could be so openly hostile toward one who refuses to conform. The illusion is shattered, and now ABC faces its worst nightmare, a full-blown sponsor exodus. Major brands that once lined up to advertise on The View are quietly distancing themselves, hesitant to associate with a show that has now become a lightning rod for controversy. Ad revenue is on the line. And for a network that thrives on profit, this isn't just about bad press, it's about the bottom line. Internally, executives are split. Some are pushing for drastic changes, suggesting a major cast shakeup to regain public trust. Others believe doubling down is the only way to maintain the show's infamous reputation as television's most controversial talk show. But one thing is certain, The View cannot survive this storm unchanged. The question isn't if something will happen. It's when will ABC clean house, finally admitting that The View's panel has become more of a liability than an asset? Or will they double down, trying to ride this out, only to end up crashing even harder? The network is backed into a lose-lose situation, and no matter what they do, the damage is already irreversible. The View is no longer just a talk show, it's a ticking time bomb, and everyone is waiting to see if ABC will finally cut the cord or let it implode in real time. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Did The View finally go too far? Was Karoline Leavitt's response the wake-up call the media desperately needed? And do you believe ABC will actually pull the plug on The View after this colossal disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a single update. This is just the beginning. See you in the next one. They thought they could mock Karoline, brush her off, and move on as usual. Instead, they handed her the biggest PR victory of her career on a silver platter. And now, ABC is in full-blown crisis mode. According to leaked reports, producers are furious. What was meant to be a simple, controlled smear job against Karoline Leavitt has spiraled into one of the biggest PR disasters The View has ever faced. A quick hit piece completely backfired, and the fallout is unstoppable. Behind closed doors, the panic is real. Rumors are spreading fast. Some ABC executives are seriously questioning whether Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg are more of a liability than an asset. Because let's be honest, how many more scandals can ABC handle before The View collapses completely? This isn't just bad press anymore. Sponsors are backing away. Brands that once proudly aligned with The View are now reconsidering their association with a show that has become synonymous with toxicity, division, and hypocrisy. ABC is scrambling behind the scenes, allegedly begging Karoline to drop any legal action before things spiral further out of control. But here's the real kicker. It's not just conservatives calling out the hypocrisy. Even The View's own audience is turning against them. The shift is undeniable. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. The View preaches empowerment, but they tear down any woman who doesn't fit their agenda. Karoline Leavitt just exposed them for the frauds they are, and now there's no coming back from this. The replies were brutal. Fans who once staunchly defended The View are now calling out its glaring hypocrisy. Comment sections are on fire. People who used to tune in daily are openly questioning whether the show even deserves to stay on the air. And just when you thought this PR nightmare couldn't get worse, it did. At this point, it's undeniable. The View has been playing with fire for years. They built their brand on division, outrage, and controversy, pushing the limits and assuming they could always bounce back. But this time, they might have finally gone too far. The backlash isn't just about this one incident. It's bigger than the show itself. The hypocrisy isn't just being called out. It's being documented, replayed, and blasted across every major platform. ABC is backed into a corner, facing a decision they can't ignore. Do they cut ties with their most controversial hosts and attempt to salvage their crumbling reputation? Or do they double down, ride the storm, and risk watching The View implode in real time? Either way, the stakes have never been higher. This isn't just another scandal. This is a reckoning. ABC has a massive decision to make. Do they clean house, reshaping the show in hopes of saving what's left? Or do they pull the plug entirely and end The View before it becomes a permanent stain on the network's credibility? Because let's be honest, The View survives on controversy. That's its entire business model. But there's one rule in media that ABC can't afford to ignore. When the backlash outweighs the ratings boost, it's game over. And right now, The View is dangling by a thread. The network knows it. The sponsors see it. Even The View's most loyal viewers are questioning whether the show has finally run its course. So the question remains, could this finally be the scandal that takes down The View for good? The tension behind the scenes at ABC is palpable. Executives are scrambling, desperate to contain the fallout. But there's no easy way out of this mess. Every attempt to spin the situation has only poured gasoline on the fire, and now the network is running out of options. The View's panel, once so confident in their untouchable status, is starting to crack under the pressure. Sources claim Joy Behar is livid, blaming producers for letting Karoline's name be brought up in the first place. Whoopi Goldberg, usually defiant, has reportedly gone radio silent, refusing to acknowledge the backlash publicly. And Sunny Hostin, ABC is in full-blown crisis mode after The View's latest controversy spiraled out of control. What was supposed to be a routine hit piece on Karoline Leavitt has turned into one of the biggest PR nightmares the show has ever faced. Karoline didn't just defend herself. She exposed The View for what it truly is, a panel of elitists who claim to support women while tearing down any who refuse to conform. She fired back at Whoopi Goldberg's absurd claim that she wouldn't have a job without wokeness, pointing out the irony that The View's panel is filled with unqualified DEI hires. Joy Behar, known for preaching female empowerment, was called out for doing exactly what she claims to stand against, attacking a young, self-made conservative woman. And Sunny Hostin, Karoline wasn't letting her off the hook either, mocking her for lecturing others about privilege while sitting comfortably in her high-paid media career. The internet exploded. Karoline's response went viral within minutes. #insult the View dominated social media as even longtime fans of the show began questioning its hypocrisy. ABC executives were blindsided. They expected Karoline to back down, but instead, they handed her the biggest PR win of her career. Behind the scenes, panic is setting in. According to leaks, producers are furious. What was meant to be a controlled takedown of Karoline backfired spectacularly, and now the View is facing an existential crisis. Sponsors are quietly pulling back, wary of being associated with a show that has become a symbol of division and hypocrisy. The network is scrambling to contain the damage, but the backlash isn't slowing down. Now, ABC faces a massive decision. Do they clean house, reshuffle the panel, and try to salvage what's left? Or do they double down, risking further scandal and watching the View implode in real time? One thing is clear. The View is hanging by a thread, and for the first time, even its most loyal supporters are starting to question whether it deserves to stay on the air. What do you think? Did the View finally go too far? Will ABC pull the plug on the show after this disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. This is just the beginning.